Hi, I'm Kevin, and welcome back to Greywater Gaming. Today we return to the adventures of Ashley and her trusty mech Mr. Riggs in the Riftbreaker Prologue. As a pre-release demo, the story here takes the form of a training simulation, preparing Ashley for her eventual one-way trip to a distant planet to begin terraforming on mankind's behalf in the main game. Last time we got our base established, we've placed some preliminary defenses, and now as long as we don't go after that hive to the west as it's asking we do, we should be able to just keep building up and research at our leisure. It won't put a time constraint on us. Let's see how we do. And I should probably also build some energy storage here. Because I don't know if there is a true negative to the A. The AI cores go down. I don't know if random turrets will shut down, or if we will just not be able to place anymore. We'll get back up to our minimum. Okay. One thing I do like is that if we have enough power already, the carbonium plants will shut down, like rhodium power plants, and it won't waste any. So that's very nice. Alright, well, let's... Hello. What's wrong down here? We have no power. That is because I accidentally disconnected from the power grid. Let's put a little more down. Alright, there we go. I guess I won't really be able to evaluate the grid until I know here. This up. Let's build. I'm really gonna kind of tidy this up with some strengthen my automated defenses here.
Over. Base operations returning back to normal.
You see, those events are great for filling up your power storage, but if you don't have quite enough, you could overbuild.
Warning. A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Something else is out of power here. I built this too far out. Oh, we have
Base
another
is under attack.
Attack coming in. The turrets handled that nicely. That's just what I wanted. Ooh, I don't know about up here though.
Base is under attack.
No, that was okay. Do need to fix that one power node down there though. Now I'm trying to build down here a little stronger as I go, because I believe the main attack wave comes from the south at the end of the tutorial. That's what we're trying to beat. Oh, looks like we need a bit more power up here. See, now that we are low on power, those plants are going. I don't really want that. There we go. Now I need headquarters level 2 for communication hub. I do want an armory. I have more than enough for that. So let's build that. Kind of making that line of defenses there, so we don't want it there, but we'll put it here since it's so damn important. I believe there's an upgrade button here. Upgrade tool. What would it take to upgrade this? We'd need more ironium, which we have. What will this increase? Increases its health. It will not produce energy. That's odd. I guess since it was the beginning. We need to wait for the ironium to come in. Now, I never did finish the defenses up in the corner, so here we go. Okay. So we will... Gotta remember some of these hotkeys. C for dropping more power stuff. So local power is lowered a bit. So let's at least install some storage. And now I'm going to create a couple of wind farms here. I don't build too close to that. We'll build them down here. connect it all to our grid. To our local grid here. Okay. Probably could use more of that Ironium as well, so we will build another Ironium factory. Probably fit 2 down. Nice. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so we got a bunch of Ironium production. I am going to build one more Carbonium factory here. I see, now we're at negative 28. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and build the... I don't mind sucking up the Carbonium down here. It's not the end of the world. And there's an awful lot of it. I suppose that this may be nitpicking. I think it might be more of a concern on a longer playthrough, like the main game itself. Alright, +2 power. Not the super greatest, but it's something. I shall make a couple more turbines. Watch, I might lose my power grid. Oh no, it all connects. That's good. Alright, local grid. +2 power at the moment. Let's see where I get. I should wind up at +20, I think. +12, 14. It seems to vary widely. Plus, I don't know if there might be any kind of negative to putting them next to each other, but I got all sorts of Ironium being made. I've got more power. This should be good, assuming it doesn't get attacked. So let's jump back to the main base.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Okay.
Base is under attack.
They like to attack that a little bit there. I should get some like auto repairing here, but that's be doing just fine. Alright, now I'm gonna walk forward here where all these guys have died. And I'm gonna pick up...
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Alright, so I got some biomass. Alright, so now we're gonna get into some of the stuff we didn't touch upon. I have an armory. I do need a communications tower for more stuff here. So if I want, so main buildings. I also want a communications hub. I need a headquarters level 2. So we are going to open it up. We're going to upgrade this. It's like 2 whole minutes for it to upgrade. I believe it's actually going to consume power while it's happening, so let's build. I don't really have enough space left. Oh wait, actually, I think I had... Yes, I forgot I had kind of... Now here is where I might consider... If I can keep this far enough away from the defenses, because I don't really want to mix this patch with my grid here. I'd like to just make it off my core base. So let's just start connecting. Now last time I played this, I actually connected that upper grid, my northern base. I connected it to the main power grid, which was fine, but it'd be nice if I didn't have to worry about everything I have going out. But just to show you how long it is, I connected that whole section with power cables, so there doesn't seem to be any limit to how far you can stretch your power. So if you wanted, you could just make one giant grid, as long as you're into that. I see local power here is dropping though, so I have to build a couple more. Now, I'm going to build one of these biomass plants. That's probably a stopgap though. I don't know if that's a real power plant. We'll see. I haven't tried it yet. But in case that doesn't work, I will drop another there. Now we also do have solar power as well. Problem there is there's a day-night cycle. When the sun goes down, I don't want to have a problem. So wind, basically all the time, unless there's some event where there's less wind. Hopefully not. Alright, now we have a biomass plant here. It's hard to tell how it's working, but goodness, that drops a lot of power. Doesn't really show us a biomass total, though. What I'm going to do is I shall put a couple more AI cores. Probably 2 more. Build 3. I might have some power issues while this is building. Hello! Level 2. Nice. And then we will build our... Now, the tutorial itself makes no mentions of the communication tower or the upgrading of stuff. It kind of like leaves it to you to figure that out. Now, why did we lose power up here for a moment? I don't know. Maybe it's because that was building and it had broken the grid a bit. Apparently the biomass reactor, I can just walk through here and gather lots of grass and fill it up. So I don't know if that's going to be like an early game version where it's going to make you actively gather fuel for the biomass reactor or what. Can I beat up these guys? I mean, they're just running around not doing anything. They're just background. All right. So now we're running low on power because we built that communications hub. So more power is needed. You know what? Might as well.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
This. Because I really don't need it here. I can just as easily build a couple more solar farms.
Base is under attack.
Oh, okay over here. Looks like it. I feel like it seems like the towers can shoot through walls. What's going on here? There's some sort of error on the map here. That actually might be running low. Oh, this one isn't on deposit anymore. Suppose it uses up the carbonium directly under it as it goes. That's good to know. And I guess hovering over it just tells us the total of the patch. Well, plenty of... And the good thing is they stop gathering once I've filled up my storage. I will, however, build a bit more storage. So that way I don't run out at a critical moment. I don't have to worry about my production catching up with me. Alright, now I am going to build that biomass plant. So I don't really have a lot of other use for biomass as far as I know. So who knows, we'll just drop that there. Alright, now that I've done all that, I can kind of pause. I believe the game pauses in the background. Now we have upgrades here. So it looks like you can craft, or maybe later find, all sorts of little upgrades. So like I have a 1 hit point, a second regeneration upgrade, and a hit point bonus upgrade. I believe it just started us with that. But I can go down into... This is consumables. Instant repairs. And small mines, which I have not played with yet. Low caliber turret ammunition. So this seems to be a whole... Build a tower ammunition factory to start my fiction ammunition for tower.
The technology queue is empty.
Oh. Well. It's telling us about research. So research completed. Alright, so this is what we have. We have basic equipment, basic structures. Now go down here, we can get armor upgrades. Unlocks research into hit point regeneration +2. So this will just improve our mech here. And leg upgrades give us a movement speed. But the base in the building is kind of what I want to look at. So, we can get artillery towers, which would be fantastic. Auxiliary buildings. So we'll add repair buildings. That's what I was looking for. Renewable energy. Animal biomass power plant, geothermal power plant, flora cultivator, and flora collector. That looks like it's so I can stop getting biomass by hand. That's pretty nice. So, you know, let's start with auxiliary building, so I don't have to keep repairing stuff. So that's set to research. Very nice. Oop, that settings, my bad. Now crafting. Crafting is we can craft particular weapons, so there's a detector. I don't know what that does specifically. Let's find out.
Crafting completed.
So crafted the detector. We have a sword. Now most of these abilities we have, but we don't. It didn't start us with a laser. It did. I don't think it started with swarm missiles. We have like a single large missile. Unfortunately, I need cobalt for that. I think we need to find that later. Well, let's see if I can't figure out where this ammo tower is. I guess it'd be on the defenses. Yeah, I have basic wall gate height and wall floor. Cosmetics, we get some lights. Ah, we can also improve the floors, which is pretty nice. I have to watch my power. I'm actually losing some. I don't know. I guess I'd have to research the ammo thing for towers. Ah, good. It shows at the top how we're doing. Alright, so I need more. I'm curious. Alright, I guess we're producing. Perhaps researching is using some power. So let's just go ahead and we will create some solar panels, because I did create quite a bit of storage. And they produce more than twice as much as a wind farm. I'm going to actually make a little engine of these. And I'm going to make some more energy storage. Oops, I think I missed there. Nice. Thankfully, I've left myself a little room to walk through here. Okay, looks like we have another thing. So this carbonium... Ah, I see. We lost our carbonium power plant. See, that's where I was worried about. I thought maybe I'd have the whole deposit's worth. So these... I gotta remember that these are gonna be limited here. I might even... Well, we have some time on those auxiliary buildings, and then maybe I'll build renewable energy, so we don't have to use up all our carbonium. I guess I'll leave these guys for now. Alright, well now, since, like I said, our attack should come from the south, I want to keep upgrading the defenses on the bottom. So, let's go with that. So, I'm going to build some more towers along this inner line. Now, heavens help me if they just go after one of these tiny areas where the towers can't really help. Alright, I've used up all our 8 cores, but I do need more power, so we'll spread my power grid a bit. There we go. And put that there. Some more.
Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. You should go there and clear it out.
Now we're gonna build one more door there.
Base is under attack.
Oh, we're doing okay here. I think we're doing just fine. Nice. Power on this local grid, and again, I guess I will apply some solar panels here. Yeah, remember that cell is an F.
We have power shortages. Connect more power plants.
I'm working on it. Drop storages for... This might be some pretty supreme overkill right here, but...
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Where do we have power problems down here? Oh! I forgot I put you down. Still not my sword. Okay. I'm actually going to build one more. Alright, I'm again short on power up here. That is because the solar panels went away because it is nighttime. We have a lot of storage. 33.8k, so I'm going to just leave it. Should be alright. And I'm curious to see, I got 12 seconds on the research. I want to hang around and kind of see if we wind up with power back, because research is not happening. So 2 seconds.
A new technology has been developed.
No,
New
research
buildings
does
are
not
available for
actually
construction.
use up power. That's good to know. But again, we should be alright. We have so much storage. I probably went way overboard. Okay. So we will get back into our research. So buildings, short-range radar, and a repair facility. Unlocks research repair buildings level 2, decorations, and sensor skill. Now what I want is renewable energy. Okay, now I was interested before in the fact that the towers can help each other, can shoot through walls, which is pretty nice. What I'm going to do here, the problem is I don't think I can shoot through walls. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make an extra, like, defense line. Put another layer of towers. Say walls. So we'll go on this wall since I believe the towers can handle that. I suppose I can experiment on that left side, because they have been attacked.
Not enough plant biomass.
Yeah, see, I just ran out of that biomass. And our... But if I go ahead and just slash, they're slashing, I can pick up all this grass. So it'd be nice if it did give us the biomass in the corner as a resource, but again, a demo. And they didn't even really tell us about the biomass generators. So if you were just following everything to the T, you wouldn't really even know to use it. Alright. So I'm going to test this up here. So, whoop.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Alright. So let's see. Yeah, towers seem to have no issues firing over double walls. Which is quite awesome. That'll probably... Just kind of gives them something to chew on.
Base is under attack.
Again, no issues, so that's good. We have 4 seconds till renewable energy. But I had...
A new technology has been developed.
I guess it
New
makes
buildings
sense.
are available
Short-range
for
radar.
construction.
Let's give that a shot. I don't know what the... Oh, geez. Range is pretty good, especially for this map. I'm going to go ahead and put this in with my power, because that is kind of centralized. So we're going to drop that there. Let's see what it gives us. I don't know if it's just going to reveal the whole area, or if we're going to get like a little overlay. Ah, an overlay. Oh yeah, look at all that down there. So there's way more carbonium deposits on this map. I think you could probably spend quite a lot of time just farming this map and exploring and just building. So there's a lot here despite it being a demo. Oh, can I fill it in? I don't know how many hit points a gate has, but hopefully they won't attack it directly.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Alright then. Yes, again we're at a biomass. But I did just... So the geothermal, build a geothermal vent. I've not seen one of those yet. Also have animal biomass power plant, which I guess would be for killing lots of enemies and convert them to power. But here we have...
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Sends out automatic drones that gather plant biomass in a radius. And floor cultivator. This plant plants plants. That's cute. Either way, we need more AI cores for that, so that's interesting. That's a new, not defensive structure, but still needs them. So we'll go defensive, and we'll drop in. I really don't have any fears, I don't think. Just kind of dropping several of these. Guess we'll see. I think my goal is just to have good power production during the day to fill up my storage. I think that honestly might not even really need these other renewable energies as long as you have a lot of space. It just keeps slapping down on all these. Ah, goodness. I think it's time to stop building power plants. See, there we go. They all open up, and we have a lot of storage. A lot of storage, all coming up, and I believe that the rate that we are gaining exceeds what we're losing at night. So over time, as the day-night cycle goes, we will fill up on storage. So I think I can just sell this. I don't need it per se. Oh, we are actually not researching. Renewable energy. Let's see. Downloading blueprints and upgrades for renewable energy sources. So you get more renewable. So, oh goodness, we can get level 2. So they build. I guess we get the ability to upgrade. Plans contain allow repair outfit existing wind turbines and solar panels with auto-regulated osmotic circuit, doubling their initial energy output. This technology is highly useful when no other energy source is available in the immediate vicinity of the field base. So that's awesome. But I think we're okay for now. So let's get on with it. I want these artillery towers. That actually unlocks a whole bunch of other researches. But this gets us our tower ammo facility, which is what I wanted. I wanted to try that before the end of this little playthrough. You know what, I, again, am brain farting on how where that comes from. So let's double up on these walls. Get some defenses here. Be careful to build them inside. Oh, goodness. I just said, careful to build them on the inside. Probably just make just incredibly thick walls here. That might actually not be a bad idea. If I'm not going to mount myself in this area, I might as well just build behind as well. So if they do break through, I have time to kind of wedge myself in here. Unless it stops us from getting power. Let's see. Nope. They all connect to power just fine. I kind of doubled up there, but it's not like these are expensive. So the power
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
So we can just go through and actually coat the bottom of the base. Now, if I just click once,
Base is under attack.
it gives me these nice, like, single sections. But it functions the same way. Let me just check on things here. I did not actually build the repair things, but it is nice to be able to see where the enemies are coming in from ahead of time. I'll probably build maybe one more of those. So we want those repair facilities. repairs damaged buildings and radius around the facility using automated drones, and that is actually a fairly respectable distance. So we'll do that. Nice, I kind of gave this. So it goes up to there, so we need to include those in this next one. Nice. Well, I have a sneaky suspicion that this is going to use a lot of power. I should probably wait for these to construct. Uses 1 energy. I don't see why I wouldn't want those everywhere. So let's go nuts.
Not enough AI cores. Build more
But
AI
each
hubs.
one uses an AI hub. So that's pretty big. But we have plenty of room for these. We want more towers! My goodness. Fence is really shaping up here. Let's see about continuing these floors, though. I'm just gonna run around and paint my base. Hopefully not slow down my computer with all these little drones that are going through there. Let's see so far. I suppose I don't have to go so crazy with them, and I might even not want to, because if I would want to try that foliage creator and generator combo, you would not want to just cover your whole base in these defensive bits. But I do want to at least have my defensive area covered. So I quickly move from wall to wall in case I don't want to teleport. Again, I don't think our final wave here is... Oh, and we used all of our carbonium. Probably not smart. Well... I will create some more factories here instead. Nice. So I've been using quite a bit of it.